Brought to you by We God, co-powered by Sensodyne, associate sponsor Ultratech Cement and Vimal, Bolo Zuma Kesari.
BJP candidate from Puri in Odisha, Sambit Patra of the Bharatiya Janata Party, is once again making headlines, and this time for the wrong reason. The BJP leader found himself in a soup for a controversial statement that he made on Odisha's most revered deity, Lord Jagannath. Now, Sambit Patra, during an election rally, had said that Lord Jagannath is a devotee, a bhakt of Prime Minister Modi, which triggered a huge political row. Facing proper political heat, he then backtracked his statements. But before that, Odisha's Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, he was quick to react. He took to X and shared a post criticizing the BJP leader for hurting the Odia Asmita. The Chief Minister tweeted, and I quote, "Mahaprabhu Sri Jagannath is the Lord of the universe. Calling Mahaprabhu a bhakt of another human being is an insult to the Lord. It is totally condemnable. This has hurt the sentiments and demeaned the faith of crores of Jagannath bhakts and Odiyas across the world." Now, the Lord is the greatest symbol of Odia Asmita. I strongly denounce the statement, and I appeal to the Bharatiya Janata Party to keep the Lord above any political discourse. By this, you have deeply hurt Odia Asmita, and this will be remembered and condemned by people of Odisha for a very long time. I unquote. Now, this is what Naveen Patnaik had to say right after Sambit Patra made that statement. With this started a political slugfest over social media, earlier known as Twitter. Sambit Patra was quick to apologize for the comment and claim that we all have a slip of tongue sometimes. Here is what he wrote on X, and I quote, "Naveen ji, namaskar. I gave number of bites today to multiple media channels after the massive success of Sri Narendra Modi ji's roadshow in Puri today. Everywhere I mentioned that Modi ji is an ardent bhakt of Sri Jagannath Mahaprabhu. By mistake, during one of the bites, I pronounced just the opposite. I know you too know and understand this. Sir, let's not make an issue out of a non-existent issue. We all have a slip of tongue sometimes. Thanks and pranam." This is what Sambit Patra had to say to Naveen Patnaik's reaction on X. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge wrote that Sambit Patra's comment reinforces our charge that a BJP drunk with power will not even spare gods, let alone India's common people. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi also took to social media. He says, when the Prime Minister starts considering himself as an emperor and the courtiers start considering him as a god, then it is clear, then the downfall of the Lanka of sin is certainly near. Now, after a fierce backlash from the BJP's political rivals, Sambit Patra has now announced a period of upvas or fasting to atone for this comment. Whatever may be, controversy is not new with Sambit Patra. Earlier too, he has been in the eye of the storm for all the wrong reasons. Here's a look. Take a look at this, the past controversies. In 2017, he shared an edited clip of Rahul Gandhi's video where he said that a machine would be installed where if a potato is inserted from one end, gold will come out from the other end. In 2018, this is what he said. During a television debate, Patra used fake quote attributed to Jawaharlal Nehru. And I quote that particular quote. "I am an Englishman by education, Muslim by culture, and Hindu merely by accident of birth." In 2019, Sambit Patra held an idol of Lord Jagannath during an election rally. Take a look at what happened in 2021. He allegedly posted a doctored video of the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal supporting the now scrapped farm laws. That's the situation at the hand. Sambit Patra finds himself in a political soup. My colleague Brijesh Pandey joins us on the broadcast. Brijesh, you know, the first thing that came to my mind when I first heard this particular controversy on social media was the fact that in the near future, in the near past, beg your pardon, you would see somebody like Sambit Patra on the other end of this controversy, calling somebody out from the Congress party or the Aam Aadmi party. It seems like he himself finds himself in a soup, and hence the atonement, the upvas that he's, now embarked on.
But I think, what Sambit Patra has done is that by that gaffe, he has landed himself in a major political controversy, and he has also given Naveen Patnaik and the BJD a big flip as far as this particular controversy is concerned. It is a slip of tongue, and I don't think anybody in his right mind would try to say that Lord Jagannath is a bhakt of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But in political season, as you very rightly pointed out, had it been the other party, if somebody else would have made the same mistake, the BJP would have been quick to take to down this particular controversy. And this is exactly what the opposition parties are doing as far as the state of Odisha is concerned. I think, it's a major political gaffe, and BJD will try to milk it to their advantage. Already we have seen Naveen Patnaik, who's otherwise only posting or talking about the kind of governance that is there in the state of Odisha, was quick to take to X and put out a detailed rebuttal of how the gods or their majesty should be trifled with. And this particular quote of a statement of Sambit Patra will definitely see BJP and BJD. I beg your pardon, Congress and BJD, going on blitzkrieg assault as far as these elections are concerned.
No, you're absolutely right, Brijesh. And News9 spoke to VK Pandian. I mean, he's an ardent, follower and worshipper of Naveen Patnaik as well. Follows in the footsteps of Naveen Patnaik. He himself said that the popularity of Naveen Patnaik is so large that there's no chance that the BJP is going to be making any sort of dent. And lo and behold, Sambit Patra ends up saying something like this. I'm trying to understand if this is going to become a situation where somebody like Sambit Patra, who's so vocal for the BJP, conducting those press conferences, is this a face-saving sort of a situation for himself amongst his party members as well?
Well, I think, Sambit Patra very quickly realized the kind of expensive political gaffe that he has made, and this is the reason why, he was quick to offer atonement, and he requested Naveen Patnaik not to play politics with, but, had it been somebody else, the shoe would be on the other foot. And he also announced a 3-day upwas, fasting, to atone for his sin. He knows that, he would, and the party would definitely not want to pay a political price for this gaffe of Sambit Patra, and that is the reason why 3-day upwas has been announced. And I think he would also like to, get it as much publicity as possible to ensure and to send the message across that it was merely a gaffe and not an intentional jibe.
The BJP pre-poll alliance, that couldn't actualize. What's going to happen after the alliance? And now this slip of tongue, as what Sambit Patra calls it. We'll have to wait and find out.
Brought to you by We God, co-powered by Sensodyne, associate sponsor Ultratech Cement, and Wimmel, Bolo Zuma Kesari.